Should be.
Good. Hey, welcome back, Inane. I'm playing more of this game I really
Welcome back,
enjoy.
everyone. We are the Grin brothers, and we're continuing our playthrough of Kameo. It's also known as Kameo Elements of Power, but frankly, we're just going to keep calling it Kameo. I'm worried.
I know. Ow.
I didn't think they could attack you while you were...
They just explode. Yeah, certain enemies can hit you because, of course, your face is there. Oh.
I was about to warn you
Goodbye.
against turning into Kameo there to navigate quicker up there, because enemies are going to burst in through there. Unless you want to run past them all.
Yeah.
That's something you can do. Oh, I thought he was literally just running all the way back down. It's like, doesn't
Some
mind.
games do that, don't they?
Yeah, we just tested out the sound earlier, and it's actually pretty decent as far as we can tell.
Oh, Jesus, they just exploded for very little to no reason.
That explosion, well, actually, funny enough, that explosion had the least amount of sound
Ow.
I heard. Like, I barely heard that explosion on screen. I saw it, but...
Flip kick.
So let's see. Conversation topics.
Flip
Now,
kick.
either there's going to be... Let's see. There's one that I could primarily talk about, though it may lead to you talking about it.
Well, I mean, bring it up. What happens
There is one
after?
that you will primarily sort of respond to because it's something you're more familiar with. Which would you like me to talk about, Raph?
Literally, none of what you said made sense to me. You're basically saying I will talk about the topic one way or the other. Wow, he just kind of exploded horribly.
Well, okay, I'm going to avoid the political nature. Try and avoid the political nature of this subject.
Oh my god!
Although,
I never knew you could do that.
oh, you didn't?
No. Why would I throw spears at chandeliers?
It's a chandelier. I always attack a chandelier.
I don't. Seems inane and insane. What if I need that chandelier? Oh, it gave me a heart. Sweet.
But it's something that I'll try to avoid the political nature of this subject, but
He's hiding from me.
it is something to do with...
there is no hiding from death.
It is something to do with censorship, which is something I have been considering to bring up in a tea time.
Okay.
About some of the recent video game censorships and differing views on some of these recent cases with video game censorship. But this one isn't in regards to a video game, so I won't bring it up in a tea
I
time.
forgot you could just freeze in the air.
Because
with
I don't do tea times for anything other than video game related topics. But this is in regards to Steven Universe. So I have no familiarity with, but Ravi here does.
Only a little bit.
Yeah, because you've actually watched some of it.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on Steven Universe? Just, quick basic ones.
Started off really awkward. The first episode I literally could barely watch. But overall it's pretty good. I don't know if it deserves as much hype as it gets, but I'm not.
I think things get pretty serious in the sort of end of the first season.
Yeah, I've seen some of the scenes from later on, and it does look really good. Oh yeah, I forgot that this is a thing.
Yeah, I was a little bit confused at first when that popped up. But basically, some scenes in Steven Universe are being censored for the broadcasting of it in Cartoon Network UK. So in the UK, some of these scenes are being censored for Steven Universe.
Does this really surprise people?
Simplifying it, it's basically because the scenes are too gay,
Wait, really?
too lesbian.
That seems a bit silly, considering the main idea is that whilst the characters appear feminine and you can clearly tell they are, to a degree, female, the gems don't technically have genders. Well, sex.
Do you feel that was more, do you feel that was actually a means to dodge the controversy in the, lesbian relationships, or that it was more a case of, they are rocks?
I think it's a case that they are alien rocks.
So it makes sense for them to be genderless.
Yeah,
rather than simplifying it as, oh, we just wanted to avoid the controversy, so here's our cover-up.
Because to me, right, because I understand the idea that they are most definitely supposed to be female in design. The majority of them, if not all of them.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's obvious. Like, you can't really deny it. But, ow, I forgot they did that. Oh, I remember how to do this now. I've gotta wait.
Wait, yep.
Oh, hello. Guess I'll just murder you. Since you're
You have no cover, you die now. But yeah.
So like, they're, as I said, they're clearly supposed to have a gender, in a sense. But, their species
Are rocks.
are rocks. They're not born for any form of reproductive means. So, to me, it makes little to no sense.
Attack them?
As I'm gonna try. I'm figuring that out.
I thought you'd dodge them by burrowing.
No, because they can still hit you when you're burrowed.
Oh.
That doesn't work.
No, I mean they
either,
wouldn't notice you approaching if you're burrowing.
Oh no, they do. Because I just tried that.
I think that'd be one of the key reasons to burrow. Those explosions are incredibly quiet.
Well, that missed.
Spinning battle! Beyblades, go! That's not working. Oh.
Oh.
Ah.
That was
So
skillfully
you can
dodging.
approach them, you just have to wait until they tucker out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to me, from what I've gathered from what their species is supposed to be, because they don't reproduce sexually, of course, there's no real need for sexual identification or gender identification.
Yeah.
You know? So, to me, they don't have a gender, because it's not necessary for their species.
Yeah.
So, to me...
You can't really be accused of being too gay.
Yes, like, by all means, they are... You can tell they are clearly designed as female. And so...
In appearance.
Yeah, so you can clearly tell it is designed to be homosexual, in a way. You can tell that. And I can't really deny that. But to me, the idea of their species kind of changes that, in a sense, because, as I said, their gender is kind of, and their sex is kind of not really relevant in a way.
Well, as a species, without needing to reproduce in a traditional sense, what is really the need for the gender?
Yeah.
Well, the sexual. Not going to trying to be specific with a thing because Tumblr is very confusing with what apparently classes gender and sex and all that. So, but you know what I mean. In the simple layman terms,
yeah.
There's no need for gender.
Because, like, yes, they can still love, I'm sure that's a thing. But if if they're all kind of, unisexed, then they have no need for identification.
And so it shouldn't technically class as being
a gender.
Yeah, so there wasn't really any need to censor it for apparently it being too gay.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. The UK introduced sort of like legal sort of gay marriage before America did, and yet apparently it's the UK version which gets censored, rather than the Americans version.
I wanted to help. Oh, wait, I take full damage.
Which is a bit odd.
As an armadillo.
Both things are odd, actually.
It's almost killed me. Again.
Dead in the intro.
To be fair, you can actually die quite easily in this opening.
Yep. I mean, the game's pretty darn challenging.
Ow.
I mean, it's not like unfairly challenging. At least, I haven't encountered this ice area, water boss area, so.
That's not challenging, just frustrating. Right, let's kill this.
Yeah, given that you actually watched Steven Universe, I kind of wanted your opinion on that because
I've not watched it a huge deal.
Yeah, I could comment on a lot of sort of cartoons and such, but I haven't watched any Steven Universe, so I can't comment on that really at all.
Yeah. But in my opinion, like, whilst it's clearly designed to be homosexual, I don't really think it particularly is, based on the principle that because their species has no need to reproduce, in turn, they're all kind of unisex. So if you're all one, it just means they're all one gender, but no gender, and all one sex but no sex, if that makes sense.
Rather than unisex, wouldn't that be like a?
I don't know.
It's confusing going into the classification thing. That's always been confusing. You can throw the chandelier.
Apparently not.
I guess it's the wrong angle, but yeah, that's a good way to try and take it down.
No, I don't.
There are terrible angles to try and hit the chandelier.
I don't think they have the chain links, so I can't do it.
Figured that'd be why they're there. We've specifically put chandeliers in this area so we can have them crash down on our enemies. I'm pretty sure that's why chandeliers were invented, not to look nice, just so as a convenient weapon.
Damn you, enemy! You ran past me, my ultimate weakness. Here we go.
Now you got 2 loads of ammo.
Hopefully. No, it did nothing.
Oh. No, you knocked off some armor, didn't you?
No, I've done no damage to him. Let's try that. Nope, nothing.
No?
Oh, I think I remember what I have to do.
Oh, hold on.
And then presumably... Yeah. That
Did you dodge that, or did
no,
you just
it hit
super
me.
armor it?
I just apparently was flinch immune.
Super armor.
Yeah, flinch immune. Hey guy! Pow! Turn around.
But yeah, Kameo's history, as far as I'm aware, I mean, we'll be able to actually figure out if it is actually accurate, because they actually do have those sort of history segments on.
Pow!
But
yeah, but they probably won't tell us everything.
But as far as I'm aware, the sort of Kameo started off as Donkey Kong
And
Racing.
that's the end of the first boss.
Kameo started as Donkey Kong Racing for the GameCube. Then it was changed to a game for about Saber Wolf, where it was a racing game still,
Can I break
but
parts?
you had to find the animals in a almost Monster Hunt style fashion, except instead of killing them, you tamed them, so you could use them as in the races. So basically you had to sort of find your vehicles and obtain your vehicles as they were animals.
Oh, that's why I kept hopping.
But that ended up becoming Kameo in the end.
Right. You know how they always talk about unrealistic proportions. How does Kameo fit in Tommy? Like
you don't even see where her body goes. You can see
no,
her head.
they show you there, but that is just her head, and then it's like, yeah, no, we can't fit the rest of this in. Anyway, this is going to be a cutscene.
Yep.
And then we'll probably stop.
Yep.
I can't remember.
Yeah, that looks pretty good graphically.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's nothing astounding. HD
nothing
update.
astounding, but
like I'd like a HD update.
You can tell this you know.
You can tell it's old, but it's not bad for.
Yeah,
its
like
age.
this is like very high.
Oh hey, it's
you know,
Cleopatra. I mean, goddess
okay,
mother.
ignoring the fact that it's HD, so it looks really good naturally. It's
Yeah,
basically high-end Xbox or GameCube sort of era models.
Kameo about to get wrecked. Look at this guy. He just slaps her so hard. Literally her spirits.
So hard the spirits
just
come out.
pour out of her. And she's like, oh yes, my sister just got slapped.
Kameo, to be fair, at least it started off better for you than it did with Malice. I mean, in that game, you died.
Yeah, she just got eaten. Lightning.
And hey, at least you have your...
Cleopatra, save me!
At least you have one soul in you.
Yeah, so I was about to be crushed, but I'm pretty sure Cleopatra mother
I hope that
me.
doesn't cause epilepsy, that strange sprinkling lights and void of darkness.
Wow, I could not... Literally, I read a single word from that hint. Oh yay, I remember Creepy Lizard. Hello, Creepy Lizard. Yeah, that's the... To be fair... There we go, we're going to have to wrap... Oh no, it's not stopping.
Where am I? Your battered and broken body was found by the castle servants.
Yeah.
Brought to my hut.
Yeah, we can hear that, so the game should be able to hear that easily enough.
Yeah. Creepy Lizard Lady.
Reply in the comments if you can hear it,
No one's going to reply.
I'm not
Besides,
a
you'll know
child.
that before they do.
Yes, I know who you are. The Mystic. One of my mother's royal advisors.
Yeah, also known as Creepy Lizard Lady.
Good.
Apparently we never talked before.
Would you like to explain why you stormed an enemy?
Oh, yeah,
castle
the
without
whatnot.
a whatnot?
One of the most bizarre
Because
things.
I didn't have time to sit around and wait for some old book to be repaired.
It's not. It's a magic book.
You were warned. If you ventured too far from the whatnot, your power over the elemental warriors would be weakened.
Oh,
But
yeah, I
did
forgot the
you
whatnot had
listen?
something to do
Would
with
the
that.
young character listen to reason when you tell him, oh, your family's kidnapped?
Mother Cleopatra, goddess lady, has
Funny
been
enough, people
kidnapped.
you immediately need to sit these people down and go, okay, look, let me calmly explain what's going on.
No offense, my mother did a pretty bad job if she only managed to keep 3. Like, Pummleweed, an armadillo, and a yeti.
The trolls look more like orcs than trolls.
Yeah.
A massive troll? It is worse
Yeah,
than
Fawn.
feared.
His name is Fawn, yet there is not a single fawn on his body.
He's not even a very spiky troll.
No, he's just really, really big. No one. I don't think they ever explain why he's so ridiculously big.
Callous.
I feel so sorry for its mother.
Yeah.
For power. Why else? And with
Yeah, we're going to simplify a character who could have a very complicated sort of story and reasoning with
I'm
power.
pretty sure it's because she's jealous that the elemental warriors got given to Kameo
Yeah, I'm
instead
pretty
of
sure.
her.
Yeah, so it's jealousy rather than power.
Well, power as well. But the thing is,
Well, no, power is simply, what she gets in the end.
There's a total-
Jealousy is the motive.
there's a total of like 12 or something elemental warriors, maybe more than that.
do not fail
There's
this
2 for each element.
need. Silly me.
Yeah, I think it's
I mean,
somewhere around 12 or 14.
But there's 4 elements.
No, in this there's earth,
I promise I
fire,
won't fail, Mystic.
water, grass,
very good.
ice.
That's 10. That's 5, so that'd be 10.
You may enter.
Let me try
Where'd
and
the other 2
remember.
come from?
Follow me if you
I-
please. I will take you to Ortho.
Okay.
None of you lot look like elves.
Go.
No.
Except Kameo.
We have no time to waste.
I think she's... No, she's a fairy.
I thought she was an elf. Elves can sometimes have wings.
Really?
That's the end of the episode. So, cheerio, everyone.
See ya.